We are on our way to Walt Disney World. Brian's got his Wine Dine Half Marathon. We've got food and wine to do, and the Christmas decorations are going to be up, so come along with us. Hi, I'm Carmen. This is Brian. If you enjoy travel videos and travel tips, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss anything. We are about to take off on our flight. Are you excited?
Very excited.
I am excited, and he's racing tomorrow, which is super exciting. Can't wait for that. I'll be cheering him on from the finish line, and we're checking into Bay Lake Towers today, so really excited about that too. We haven't stayed there in a while. This is pretty magical. We got a whole row to ourselves on Southwest. We have landed and we are about to get on the first ride. It's they now call it the monorail, the first monorail. We're in our rental car and headed to Disney World. We're here super early. We actually had to get up a little after 2 this morning to catch our flight. So it's very early in the morning. It's around 8 o'clock and we are headed to check in. Our room is not ready. We already know that this early. We'll go and check in and then we're going to head, I believe, to the ESPN Center or Wild World of Sports, whatever it's called, to pick up Brian's Run Disney stuff for his race tomorrow. And then we're going to Animal Kingdom, which we're really looking forward to. That's one of our favorite parks. There's a sign for SeaWorld. Getting close. We were actually checking the time to see if we could go to pick up Brian's race stuff first, but we're so early this morning that we would actually get there before they open, so we're gonna go check in first. I just had a total vlog fail. I totally missed the sign. I thought I had record on and I did not. But we just went under the most magical, yeah, it was the amateur hour. The most magical sign on earth. Looks like some tents still up from the race this morning. I believe the 10K Wine and Dine was this morning. I want to say this is the first time we've used this overpass. You used to, if you're going to Contemporary, you had to go that way through the Magic Kingdom gates, but now they have this nice bypass. They've got Christmas decorations up, and it's November 2nd for reference. Here we come into the Contemporary, and we have stayed at the actual Contemporary before, but not in that main building. We actually stayed in this short building that's over to the side over here. It's hard to see from this angle. And we have also stayed at Bay Lake Towers one time, but we enjoy staying over here. It's so convenient to Magic Kingdom for sure. And we should be able to see a little bit of Magic Kingdom coming up.
You will arrive at your destination.
And we'll be there in 1,000 feet. Ooh, there's the castle. That's exciting. You see a little astro orbiter too. There's the Contemporary. Beautiful. Ooh, and Space Mountain and some cranes for the Tron construction.
It's a big building.
Well, they've even got some of the supports and a lot of it going now. I've seen some video off the People Mover, so we'll check that out ourselves. That'll be neat to see. There's a welcome sight, the monorail. Here we are at beautiful Bay Lake. We were really lucky the last time we stayed here. We did not have a Magic Kingdom view room. We were way over here, but we could actually see the fireworks. Probably won't get that lucky this time, but we'll see. Here we go into Bay Lake Tower. How exciting! We just got our brochure for the Wine Dine Half Marathon. I found out I need to get on a bus at 5:30 if I want to see Brian at the finish line, so I'm going to be waiting around. Hopefully I'll run into some people to hang out with and chat with. We're all checked in at Bay Lake Tower, and we are now headed to the Wide World of Sports, which I keep calling the Wild World of Sports, to pick up Brian's race bib and stuff for his race. And I've actually never been over there, so I'm curious just to see it, and I'm sure he'll want to do a little shopping too. Pretty big line of cars. It looks like everyone's doing the same thing we are. And I was telling Brian we probably should have just taken the bus. I've heard the bus is a little easier than driving in, but oh well, we're here. We'll be there in a minute. That actually wasn't too bad. We only waited like a couple of minutes.
At the traffic circle, take the first exit.
Yeah, that was super fast, and they even offered us a tram ride, which we declined because the building's right here. That was nice. We've just realized it's actually better to drive if you do have a car, because the buses stop at multiple locations. So we would have had to stop the one we passed for ours also, or actually it's up here. It stops at 3 places also. There we go, bib pickup. Got Brian in front of the 10-year anniversary sign. Awesome. All right, here's the bib pickup area. That's neat. Brian got this luggage tag when he picked up his bib. That's really neat. 10th anniversary of the Wine Dine Half Marathon. Wow, we have arrived at the giant room of merch. It's everywhere. That's a pretty cool sign. Pretty neat. They've got the different logos for the 10 years that they've had the race. That's really cool. And they've already got everything open over here, so if you want to start your morning off right, you can come right on over. Brian found a nice little seat over here next to a glass for wine and dine. We're now headed over to pick up Brian's free t-shirt. He didn't see any merch that he wanted, and it looked like they were sold out of the half marathon tech t-shirts, which is the one thing he thought he might be interested in. So we're gonna head over pick up his free t-shirt, and then I think after that back to the resort to catch a bus to Animal Kingdom. There we go, we found it, race shirt pickup. This is a huge facility, and they have really, really nice fields. Beautiful. We're now over in what I guess is the Expo Center. They've got various merchandise. We're headed to the back to get Brian's t-shirt. Here's Brian's free shirt.
Looks
That's
like
nice.
Close to being official here.
It's like a tech material. You excited?
Excited, nervous, all kinds of emotions.
We flew in this morning and it wasn't crowded at all. Now the crowds are really piling in, so I'm glad we got here early to pick up his bib. Lots of people. We're back to the Contemporary, and we've got a double monorail there passing each other, and they're both yellow, which is kind of funny.
Oh, like a double rainbow?
I don't know, it could be like a double rainbow. We are back, it's 10:30, and there are a lot of people waiting on the bus. It's funny, I wouldn't expect to see this many people this far from rope drop. And we're on the bus and off to Animal Kingdom. We didn't have to wait long at all, so it was perfect. We made it to Animal Kingdom, how exciting. We haven't been here since May. It's a long stretch for us, so we're excited to be back. It never gets old walking in and seeing the Tree of Life. This is cool. I don't remember seeing flamingos here. We just came past the Tree of Life. It's right, you can see it right there. And they've got flamingos on exhibit. Pretty neat. First, we are hungry. We got up at 2:15 this morning, and so we are ready for lunch, and it's lunchtime. I think it's almost 11:30 now.
Yeah, almost 11:30.
Yeah, and so we are headed over to Satuli Canteen. We just placed a mobile order, and those of you who follow along that are gluten-free, they do have gluten-free ordering for mobile order, and last time we used it, it worked beautifully. So we're headed there for lunch, and then to Nomad's Lounge. To me, this is one of the best transitions at Walt Disney World. When you go from one area to another, the piped-in bug sounds and everything just really does make it feel like you're coming into another world. And there's those majestic floating mountains. Very cool. Here we are. And they've already said our order is ready for pickup, which is perfect. Perfect timing. in here is great. They've done sort of like a repurposed area. It's like a cross between the tech and the natural. We got the beef bowl with the 2 kinds of potato hash, and it's got slaw on it. And Brian got the I4 IPA. And you've had that before, right? And I've had this before. It's really good too. Really love the theming in here. For quick service, they did a really great job theming it. Satuli's was awesome as always. Definitely one of my favorite quick service places at Walt Disney World. We're now headed to the Nomad's Lounge. All right, we came. The outside is totally full. The inside is almost totally full. We got at this shared table, and the bar is almost full, and it's only been open for 20 minutes. So apparently, if you want a seat, you need to get here early at Nomad's Lounge. So you can see how full it is in here. It's definitely packed. Definitely a fantastic theming in here. Love it. We got the High Tower Rocks, which is one of my favorites. It has Casa Dragona's tequila and it's really good. And what'd you get, Brian?
This is the Goose Island. I don't think they had this last time we were here. It's good beer.
Good stuff. Cheers. Very good. Yum, I got the octopus appetizer. This is actually a Tiffin's appetizer, but they'll let you get it at the Nomad's Lounge. She actually offered to bring us the whole menu for Tiffin, so apparently you can get anything you want. And Brian got the Impossible sliders. You want to give one of those a try?
These little guys.
Good stuff?
It's a little messy. It's good.
All right, let's try this yummy octopus. Really good. Nomad's Lounge was excellent as always. We had a great time in there. It's relaxing too. And we're now headed to the Dawa Bar. We usually start our day at Animal Kingdom there, but it was so late today we decided to mix it up a little bit. We did not film at Dawa once we got our drinks because we ran into our friend Lisa. I will put a photo right here. She has an awesome blog. I will link to it in the description below. You should definitely check it out if you love Disney. We are back to beautiful Pandora to ride the Navi River journey. We've got a fast pass this afternoon for that. This is the thing that Disney does so well. Intricate theming just in the fast pass entry. Beautiful. This is to me just phenomenal. I love it. So beautiful. Oh, look, it's Kevin. How fun. Absolutely not packed today, but the wait times for the attractions have been huge. Like the river was 75 minutes. I can't imagine waiting that long, so there's a good amount of people here. We stopped at the Thirsty River Bar, which is sort of right over here, and then we came over here in the sort of the Flame Tree barbecue area because this is a beautiful shady spot under this tree right by the water. It is gorgeous. This is a nice place. And I got a El Jimador on the rocks, and what'd you get, Brian?
The Old Elephant.
And you like that one, right?
Yeah, really good.
Had that a few times.
Yep.
And this is, I think, my new favorite spot here. This is really, really great. And we're off meal time right now. Like it's between meals.
2:15.
Yeah, so it's totally deserted over here. Really nice. There goes Everest up the hill. That is a fine coaster. I've been to Disney World so many times that I've lost count, and I don't think I've ever noticed this. It is awesome, and there's so much detail in it. Really cool. Very cool. The anteater is out and about. That's a lot of hair. Wow, very cool. We had an awesome time at Animal Kingdom. It was a great time, wasn't it? It was like a lot of fun. Yeah, it was great seeing Lisa. And so now we are headed back to Bay Lake. Our room is still not ready. At least we haven't got the text yet. But we're gonna go hang out at our resort and check it out because I know the gingerbread house is up in the Contemporary, so that'll be really cool to see. That was pretty magical. While we were on the bus, we got the text that our room was ready. Perfect timing. So we are going to go check out our room now. We are staying on the 9th floor. We're excited to go see what our room looks like. Here we are, 7908. The balcony here is actually huge. Like this is way bigger than a lot of the balconies. Like this is a ton of space. I mean, you see how far apart these chairs are. And look at this amazing view of Bay Lake. And even better, I talked to the employee this morning and asked her if she could get us where we could see the fireworks if at all possible. Because this is not a theme park view room. This is a Bay Lake view room. And right there's the castle. You can see the cranes there for the Tron coaster. You see Space Mountain. But this is exactly what I wanted. I can hear the train. This is magical. We stayed in a room like this once before and you could totally see the fireworks fine. We got all settled in our room. Now we're on the breezeway connecting Bay Lake to the Contemporary. And Brian just noticed they're making s'mores down there. It looks like a lot of fun. Ooh, came into the monorail. That's always fun. And wow, here's the gingerbread castle. How awesome! That is amazing. Love it. There's Cinderella's slipper. And here's all the details about all the ingredients. Wow. And here's the gingerbread shop next to it. They have got all kinds of yummy looking treats. Also got some ornaments and a mug.
Have a great
and
evening.
some other fun treats. Always love this amazing mural. It's so big and it's so cool. We're going to the Contempo Cafe to get dinner to take back to our room. We're gonna pop into the market and buy a few snacks and stuff for our room. Lots of treats. I'm a big fan of the caramel popcorn, it's really good. There's another view from further back of the gingerbread castle. It looks so neat with the lights at the top. We are heading back to our room. What a beautiful view and gorgeous color on the clouds. They're bright pink in person. I know it doesn't transfer as well to the film. We are back in our room and we had hoped to get in a lot earlier. It's actually getting close to 7 and Brian has to get up at 2 something tomorrow to do his race. We got this beautiful, beautiful view this evening and Brian got the pin for the gingerbread house. And if you're curious, it was $17.99, but we did get an annual pass discount. It's really, really adorable. I love it. And this is their, I believe it's the 10th anniversary this year for this gingerbread house or castle. So that's really cool. And then I'll show you our dinners. I need to take these tops off so you can see them. Brian did get a Greek side salad. I got a gluten-free barbecue chicken pizza or flatbread, and it's really cool because it had like an apple and kale sort of slaw on top, which that sounded really tasty. Brian got the veggie pizza, and as I mentioned, he got the Greek side salad, so we are going to dig in and enjoy. If you enjoy travel videos like this one, be sure to click on the video on your screen now, and also hit the subscribe button and the bell so you won't miss anything. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.